This 26 Sports high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
My News 26 Sports bring this game to you tonight between the Cadillac Vikings and the Ludington Orioles girls varsity basketball. We're about ready to kick off the third quarter. I got Dan Gussert here. I'm Morris Langworthy, and we're glad to be here to bring in this to you. Dan, are we ready to get started?
We are. Cadillac's down 17. They're a very inexperienced varsity bunch. One lone senior on the team out of 8 players, 7 juniors. So it's a growing experience in that first half for them.
Sure it is. You know, it's amazing what a year or two will do.
Nice defense inside there by the Vikings. Nobody wanted to get the rebound. Finally, Nicole Kleinsorge gets it. Hope Emmington bringing the ball down the floor here.
First scoring attempt by the Orioles right there, and it really looked like, Dan, like they gave up after they threw the ball in the air.
Yep. Nobody went for it. Just kind of sat there on the ground. Backdoor cut right here by Johns. She gets her own rebound, gets it blocked. Nice save right there. Kleinsorge back to Johns. Back to Kleinsorge. The ball went out of bounds off of Ludington. Cadillac retains possession here.
You know, I can't stress this enough. The Vikings have a height advantage.
Yep.
They really do. If they can keep it under the boards and start scoring or using that height advantage, they could easily walk away with this game.
Emmington down to Little. Little in the corner. Cut off by Ludington. She penetrates. Finds Kleinsorge. Over to Emmington. Down to Johns in the far corner. She's double teamed right there. She dribbles out of it. And we have a possession jump ball right here.
You know, you can definitely see the inexperience that we were talking about.
Just watching that possession, I saw 2 or 3 times where the taller girls inside for Cadillac just kind of stood behind their player and didn't set into the openings.
All they've got to do is hold the ball up in the air.
Yep. They got to move into those spots so their teammates can find. There's a nice cut right there by Kylie Christensen. She
good
just
block.
Doesn't finish. Good block from behind. Yep.
That was a real good block by Flewellen. Reidenbach drives it to the board, doesn't deliver.
Good hard fought rebound right there. Kylie Christensen unable to hold on to it, but it goes right to her teammate. Foul occurs right there.
First foul of the game of the second quarter goes to Clay Mudden.
Double team right here on the inbounds. As Ludington sets up their press. Emmington press. Passes a little bit too far ahead.
Tosses it right back into the Orioles' hands, and then they lose it, and it looks like a jump ball.
Second jump ball already this half. Very sloppy play by both teams to start here.
Yes.
I like that Cadillac staying aggressive. They got to stay aggressive against a team that puts all this pressure on you, or you're going to be in trouble.
Both teams taking their time. Look at that. There was a scoring opportunity. Tossed it back to the outside.
That three-pointer brought a little rain there. Ludington sets up their diamond press. Vikings
nice
inbound to Emmington.
By Keeson.
Johns looks over the floor. Goes right and then left. Gets to half court. Finds Emmington. She penetrates. Pulls it back out. Finds Kylie Christensen. Kylie takes it on the dribble. Back to Emmington. Sits down on the low post. Now that's a good back cut to post up. Hope's got to find her open right there.
Yep. To steal that, almost did.
Yep. Oh, there she's wide open.
Oh,
she. Okay, I think what happened there is Michaela Johns hadn't set herself inbounds as she gathered that.
Right.
Therefore, it's turnover to Ludington.
So we got Reidenbach driving the ball down. Number 3, the inside. 33 draws the foul.
First team foul on the Vikings here. They find themselves down 20 right now. 5:21 to go in quarter number 3 here.
Flemington to the line. Puts it up. Can't deliver.
Substitution for the Vikings as Liz Piles comes in, number 30. Kylie Christensen steps off the floor. We got a timeout. Morris, why don't you read through our sponsors here as we head to this timeout with 5:21 to go?
I can definitely do that. It'd be my pleasure. You know, tonight's sponsors, the people that make this possible are the people that call the station and are willing to participate. And if anybody out there is interested in sponsoring any of these games, all you got to do is go to My News 26, his website, and feel free to contact sales, and they will come out and set you right up. Tonight's sponsors for tonight's game are Pack Mail here in Cadillac. They're out on Cadillac's busy north end. Also, we've got Dynamic Physical Therapy, Trend Designers, and High Point. And then I can't forget Pizza Plus.
Can't forget them. Nope.
Especially if I'm sitting there mowing on their pizza, you know.
We found a little bit of that a
We
little
did.
while ago, didn't we?
Playmondon up for the second shot, and it's good. Allie Playmondon is a junior this year for the Ludington Orioles.
Nice look down the floor by the Vikings right
Ooh,
there. That's the
and
kind
the
of
Oil-
look that I like to see that they're trying to find. They just got to finish. Little to Piles just didn't work out for a 2-point basket at that point.
Third foul for number 24 for the Vikings, and it's Orioles ball.
That'd be Nicole Klein-Sorge with her third. Well, Morris, you're very right. Love the sponsorship and the new MI News program. I've got a son playing high school hockey, and that's something they've been covering too. And you know, he and I have sat down and watched a little bit of it. And Bill Dooley and Jeff Castillo, and you yourself, you guys have done some great stuff with the hockey stuff. We appreciate it. Ludington with the ball right here.
Playmondon up and draws the foul.
Third foul on Michaela Johns. Ludington at the line here. Not sure what we got going on here. Got a little discussion going on. Not sure what we got. Back to Ludington shooting a free throw. Second one is up and in.
Playmondon answers the call again on the free throw line for the Orioles.
That's an unfortunate mistake right there. We had
Yeah.
two Cadillac players standing basically in the same spot. Inbounds pass came to both of them, and one thought the other was going to get it, and next thing you know, it was out of bounds back to Ludington with a 22-point lead.
So we are almost halfway through the third quarter, and we have seen a significant drought by the Vikings.
Yep. Just not putting the ball into that basket.
No.
Looking kind of timid on offense. Ludington putting the pressure on them, like we kind of anticipated. You know, and talking to Coach Johns a little bit before the game, she knows Ludington brings the pressure. She's got a pretty inexperienced group. Kids are battling hard. You can see that they're trying to do the right things. They're just a step behind times. But they're battling hard, and you know, if they continue to work and practice every day and battle here the rest of this game, they'll be better for it.
Yeah, you know, Dan, you're talking about, you know, bringing a lot of experience. You know, right now the Orioles bring in 5 seniors into this game, and they also bring in 5 juniors.
Yep.
So next year you're going to see that roster moving right back up into the same level.
Ludington inbounding the ball here. Cadillac setting up in their zone defense.
Number 13 driving the ball to the basket. No goal. Shut down by the Vikings. Reidenbach pushes the ball back to number 13 again. Keeson has the ball. Number 3 shoots and
Quicker to the ball right there,
misses it.
Morris.
Yep.
Just quicker to the ball.
Back to number 25. Over to 13. And back to Flewelling again, number 3.
Nice little no-look pass
They are
right
moving
there.
the ball around.
Yep. You see that on a lot of Ludington
You know,
possessions.
and the thing about it is the Orioles are in a position to
do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Move the ball, burn the clock. They've got the time.
That's a sign of an experienced team. Not only do they know who's open, they also see it. They also know where to move on the floor to get themselves into those positions. And that's what Cadillac's struggling with a little bit.
Reidenbach back to the line. And bobbles the first one out of the basket. No score.
We've got 3 subs coming in here for Cadillac. Let's see if we get some numbers here for you. We got Kylie Christensen, number 34. We got number 24. That is Nicole Kleinsorge. And it looks like we got 23, Brooke Cunningham, making her first appearance here tonight.
And Reidenbach makes half of them at the line. It's 35-12 Orioles.
Nice press break by the Vikings right there. Kylie Christensen over to traveled. Miss Cunningham traveled. You know, we're looking at one thing we didn't talk about, Morris. Cadillac only has 8 players. It's hard to practice with 8.
You bet.
You know, you can't run against presses because you don't have enough players to defend.
You know, I'll tell you what. When you've only got 3 on the bench, you can sit there and run the pants off of them and tire them out pretty good. No basket.
Traveling right there.
Traveling called against number 33, Playmondon, for the Orioles.
She's had a nice game.
Yeah, she has.
Nope.
You know, and the other thing, too, is we're going to see her again next year, too.
Yep. She's just a junior?
Yep.
Okay. Alexis Little with the ball down, breaking the press, finds Hope Emmington. Emmington over to Kleinsorge, a little jump shot from the wing. Doesn't go. She gets her own rebound, and she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
There's been a significant drought for the Vikings. You know, we're over halfway through this quarter still scoreless.
Scoreless. Hopefully we get a break of that right here. First one's up and good. And we got a wholesale substitution for Ludington here. 3 players in, 3 out. Nicole Kleinsorge up and drains the second one.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Cadillac looking to extend a little bit of pressure themselves.
Nice pass over to.
That's a foul over the back right there.
Drove it up and overshot the basket.
Cunningham with the rebound right there was fouled by the Orioles. Ludington drops back to half-court defense here, looking to maybe double team right at half-court. Emmington surveying, dribbles over to half-court, gets herself in a tough spot, able to make the play out of it. Finds Cunningham, back to Emmington. Down to Kleinsorge, she penetrates, shoots. Doesn't go,
I'll
but
tell you what, the
Cunningham
Orioles are
gets
really
a
putting
rebound.
the pressure on.
Inside to Kylie Christensen. She muscles it up and in.
The Vikings are definitely not out.
Nope. Looks like
Reidenbach driving the ball down, passes it off to Sosensky.
Brooke Cunningham's kind of giving the Vikings a little bit of a momentum burst here. A little spurt. Nice. Oh, almost Emmington. Good look on that. Good effort right there, and Cunningham's going to get a result of it. 2 points. Cuts the lead to 17 here with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
And Reidenbach answers it right back for the Orioles.
Little penetrates through the press, finds Emmington. She goes inside, left hand scoop, doesn't go. Christensen, tough rebound, battling hard. Gets her own rebound again, and she's going to shoot.
Draws a foul. Fouled by Shea.
No. Vikings the last 2.5 minutes
Custer,
have looked a little bit
Custer commits a
stronger
foul.
here.
Yeah. You know what's funny is we've seen 6 points out of the Vikings in the last minute.
Yep.
7.
Now it was just over 2 minutes ago. They hadn't scored yet.
Yep. Took them 6 minutes to get here, but they're back.
Substitutions here for the Vikings. Morgan Canals checking in, along with number 30, Liz Piles. Morgan wearing number 5. Kylie Christensen, second free throw, up and in. She's coming in right now for, she's leaving right now. And Michaela Johns, daughter of Coach Mary Kay, checking in. Cadillac is sending the pressure a little bit. Ludington does
behind
a nice
the
job.
back dribble there. Tosses it off to Flewelling. Flewelling over to Custer. Back over to Reidenbach. Drives it up.
Nice help defense by the Vikings right there.
Great defense.
I like
by
that
the
no
Vikings.
call too.
Yeah.
You know, she stood her position.
Good
Player
play.
jumped into her.
Oh, nice inside to Custer. 2 points. That was a good play.
That was a nice play. Yep. Lexus Little over to Hope Emmington. Emmington splits the double team, finds Little. She penetrates, finds Johns, 2 points. A little bit of a track meet here breaking out.
Both teams have really turned it up, and both teams are delivering. Look at this. Nice drive by Reidenbach. Drops it right in the hole.
Lexus Little slows it down a little bit. Penetrates, finds Emmington.
30
She's going to the
seconds left
basket
on the
to
clock.
Pileman,
Look at this.
2 points.
Bam!
Not Pileman, excuse me. That'd be Liz Piles, number 30 with 2 points.
They just doubled their score in the last
they
2
did.
minutes of this quarter.
They did. And they started going
Where
to the
have they
basket.
been?
Nope. They started playing aggressive, and there you go. Foul right there.
You know, the thing about it is the Orioles have been answering it right back, so there's still a 17-point spread here.
Yep.
But it looks like the Vikings have decided to come back and play basketball.
And you know what? That's a good good moment here at the quarter for Coach Johns to relay that message to her team. 16 seconds to go as the Vikings inbounds. Emmington gets that long inbounds pass. She's turning, looking, brings the ball down the floor. 10 seconds to go. Finds Little. Nice save by Alexis. Crossover dribble, penetrate, jump shot, 2 points.
My goodness. Yeah, that right there is going to be the last shot of the quarter.
Well, we went from a 22-point lead down to 15 here, Morris.
Yep, that was an amazing last 2 minutes. I'll tell you what, we're going to wrap this quarter up. We'll be right back to bring you back the last quarter of tonight's game, the girls basketball between the Cadillac Vikings and the Ludington Orioles. We'll be right back in a minute.